Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Moses Adekola, and you are welcome back again to class, where I'll be showing you how to design a business card or complementary card, as it may be. So this is what we'll be designing. We'll be redesigning something like this. So I'll try as much as possible to make sure that the video is as short as possible. So launching into our Photoshop, as you know, I make use of Photoshop CS6. So depending on any kind of Photoshop that you use, you can still make use of any Photoshop you use. So the first thing we do is to create new document. You can do that by pressing Ctrl N or coming over to File. So the width will be 3.5. remember to set this one to inches, the height to be 2. So practicing this thing, you may not get it at once, but just practice it over time and ask questions. Drop questions in the comment sections, and I'll do well to reply your question. So now that we have created the size of the document we want to use, remember I explained all these tools, so we'll be making use of some of these tools now. So the first tool, looking at the picture, this is the image that we want to replicate. So looking at it, what's the first thing we need to do? Let us create this red background. So creating this red background, we'll come over to this place and go to the rectangle tool. You click on it and come over here, click it and draw out something like this. Now you can see, but you will notice that this color is more deep than what we really need. So you can just come over here, this fill, click on it and choose another red color. I think this one is nice, but if you still see that you're having issues with the color, come over here, click it, and you can tilt it any way you want and choose any color that you want and click OK. But I think I like this color. This one is nice by me. And remember, whenever you draw anything or you make use of any tool, don't forget to come and drop the tool, drop it. So now that we've drawn this, what is the next thing? Let us check our design. What is the next thing? Okay, where the text. Okay, let us go with this text, the Famewo Busuyi. So let us go with this Famewo Busuyi. So now I have my own text written down already, so I'll just be doing copy and paste. So I'll just copy it over here and I'm gonna paste it here. But before I paste it, don't forget I have to pick another tool, which is called the type tool, the horizontal type tool. So I'm going to pick this type tool, I'm going to click here and I'm going to paste it. So you see that you can't see it because the color is already white and the background is white, so that's the reason you can't see it. So I'm going to change the color now. Let me just click over here. I'll change the color to black. Let me just change the color to black. You can see that it's now visible. So now that we have it visible, let's change the size. Come over here to change the size. You can change the size here and you can change the size here as well. So any way around, you can just change it any way you want. So I think 15 will be okay. Yes, I think 15 is okay. So don't forget that I dropped it and I come over to this place to resize it, just to bring it to my desired position. So you see, you notice that this is a ruler over here. This is a ruler at the top and at the side. So the ruler, if it's not showing on your own Photoshop, don't forget to press Ctrl R, Ctrl plus R, Ctrl R. You can see. So you can just come over here, just drag and set it this way. Yes, set it like this. So it will be like a guard for us. Now you can see that it's aligned. So it will be like a guard for us, because if you check this, you see that all these things are aligned. So it will be as a guide for us to align all our designs. Let me bring over here. We have this Famewo as color red, while this Busui is ash. So what you just need to do is come over to this place in this box, double click. So the moment you double click, you see that it has already changed to this text tool. Come over here, copy it, like just highlight it, come over here to change the color, click on the color, locate color red, or you can just choose color red from here. So now that we've located the color red, just press OK, drop it. You've seen that the color has changed. So the same method, you use it for this Busui as well. So come over to this place, double click, highlight only Busui, come to this place, change the color to hash, change it to hash. As you can see, the color has changed. So now you can just click OK and drop it. I see that we are good to go. So what else after that? There's something here called estate agent. So for us to do that, we are going to draw same thing. This rectangle shape that we draw here is what we are still going to draw again. We are going to draw rectangle shape. Just place it here and draw a small rectangle shape. You see that this one is filling it automatically because the last color we used was color red, so it has registered that color. You can just come over here and pick any of this ash color, or you can still choose your hash over here as well. So I think I'll go with this ash, or let me just come here. Okay, I think this one is nice for me. This one is nice. So okay, so just drop it, don't forget to drop it. So now what else do we need to do? Let's check our design. I think we have to write something inside it, which is estate agent. So to write our estate agent, don't forget to come over to pick tool again, choose your pick tool, come here, just place it here and write estate agent. So now that you've written estate, don't forget that the reason why it's not showing is because it's in color white. The color is white. So though we really need the color to be white because they used color white here as well. So what we just need to do is to reduce the size. Let me reduce the size to 6. Place it on this. Can you see that it's already showing? So I think that 6 is too much. Let me reduce to 5.5. Okay, I think it's still too much. Let me just put it 5. Okay, yes, I think it's good. Now you can see that it's obvious, and you adjust it to this side. You can use your arrow key to adjust it, your arrow key on your keypad to adjust it. I think we are good with that. So after that, the next thing is we sell, lease, rent and develop properties with good and trusted. Okay, now let's go over to this place. To write that, click your text tool and type in what is written here. I've already gotten my text here already, so I'll just copy and come back to my Photoshop, place it here and paste. So you see that it's not still showing because the color is already set to white. So what color did they use? They used black, so I'm gonna change it to black. Just click that place and come and choose black here. This is color black. So okay, so you notice something, that the spacing is too much. You see that the spacing is too much and it's not the same with this. The spacing is not much. So what you can do about that, don't forget, come over to this place, double click, come to this place, and if you can't find this on your Photoshop, don't forget to come over here. If your own is on essential, you can come over here and click on typography, so you'll be able to access everything. So double click. So after double clicking, come to this place. This one will bring in the spacing, it adjusts the spacing. So I will reduce the spacing to 9. I think 9 is not enough. 6. Is 6 enough? Let me just put it at 5. Yes, I think 5 by 5.5 is okay. Yeah, so 5 by 5 is okay. So don't forget to drop it and just adjust it to come over here so to be aligned. So let's check. So I think that's fine. Let's bring it down a little bit. Yes, I think that's fine. And don't forget we used, okay, what font did we use? Yes, you can use either of Sigo UI or you use Arial. You can use Arial. So if you type it and you just click enter, but me, I think I'll go with this font. I'll go with this font. So next thing on the list is to input this address, the email and the IG account. Yes. So I'll bring in the typed info that I have here, copy. So I pick my rectangle tool, my type tool, I mean. So you just draw out something like this, something shape, just click on it and draw out something like this, and make sure that your size is not much, and paste. I'm just gonna paste my work. So you can see that everything is aligned here, and according to the picture, it's not aligned, it is centralized. So what I will just do is to click Ctrl A. So you come over to this place, you can see, click on it, and you can see that it has centralized it. And knowing so well that the color they use here is color white, so I'll come back to this place, come and choose white over here, and you click OK. Now that you have that, the only thing that we need to do now is, you notice that the head office is bold, the email also is bold. So what do? Come over to this place, just highlight the head office alone, come to here, then come to this place, click on black, so it will bolden it more than the rest. Highlight this one to black, drop it. So I think we are good to go. And let me show you one logic as well. Over here you can just click Ctrl A. You know that you're already selecting this head office, like this text, it is what you're selecting. So you can just click Ctrl A, come over to this place. These tools, you can see align horizontal. Even if your work is not aligned, let's say your work is here like this, and you want it to come to the middle, to the center, just click Ctrl A. You can see that this thing has already circled it. So click here, it will bring it to the middle. So, and click Ctrl D to undo it. So you can just adjust it. Let's check what was done here. Okay, just adjust it. Fine. So the next thing on the list is the IG account. So just bring it to this side, align it, and drop it. So the moment you drop it, don't forget to bring in so as you can see, this is the Instagram icon. You can see, let me zoom in so that I can see it. So I'll drop it to you guys, or I will just tell you guys the way you can download it. I'll give you the site where which you can download this icon. So that is that about that. So the next thing we need to do now is to input the logo. You can see the logo, to input the logo of the brand. So what do we do? How do we input the logo? I think we have, you come over to this place. I think I have my logo here. Yes, over here I have my logo here. Yes, this is my logo. So I'll bring it in. The logo is in PNG format. As you can see that the logo has no background. You see that it has no background. It's already in PNG format. So I'm just gonna, I think the size is okay. Let me just reduce it a little bit. The size is okay this way. Click enter. So I think we're good to go. So knowing fully well that over here in the front of the complimentary card, the logo is on ash. The logo is not colored like the back of the complimentary card. So what do? You apply something. Make sure you have selected the logo over here. So just come to this place, FX, click on FX, come over here, click on color overlay. You can see that the moment you click on color overlay, everything changes to color red. It depends on whatever color the thing has set on your system, but whenever you just go there, click on this color red, click on it, then change it to ash, your desired ash that you want. So I think I'll just choose this ash. Yes, I think this one is okay. Click OK. I think we are good to go about that. So as you can see, guys, this thing has really come to life. I think we have replicated it. As you can see, we have designed a business card for Mr. Famewo Busui, an estate agent. So as you can see that the front of the logo is designed already. The front of the logo is ready. So now let's design the back of the logo, the back of the card, I mean, which is this one, which is very simple. We just place the logo and we are good to go. So what do? You just come over to this place, click the beginning of all these things. You see that you can click just any of these. Click the beginning. The moment you click the beginning, come to the base and click shift on your keyboard. Press down shift on your keyboard and click your mouse. So by the time you are done with that, you can just group everything, Ctrl G. You see that I've grouped everything. I'm teaching you this style because I would have just asked you to save this one and open another file and do the back logo, but no, you can just group everything and hide it. Can you see that everything has disappeared? So the moment you hide it, come back to your file. This is the file that we need. Come back to your file, come back to your logo and bring in the logo. Now you see that we have the logo here. So just click enter and don't forget your Ctrl A to centralize it, and come over here, centralize, Ctrl D to remove that. So now that we've centralized it, let's check if we are doing the same thing. I think we are still on the way. Yeah, so now as you can, okay, let me just increase the size a little bit and tilt it a little bit. Okay, we are good. Okay, fine. So now I'm gonna save the two designs now. So for you to save, you can just come over to file, save as, name it, let me say estate agent. Come to this place, select JPEG because we want to save it as image. So like I told you, I like saving my work on desktop for easy access. So now I've chosen desktop and I'll save my work. Save. Okay, this one has saved. So don't forget that this is just the back of the logo. Then I will hide this, put on this. Can you see? Now I will just do that again. Come over here, save as estate agent 2. Remember that we've saved something as estate agent before, so this one will be estate agent 2, so that it will not overwrite the first one. So just choose JPEG and don't forget desktop, then I'll send it. Okay, so now guys, let us go and check our design. Let us go and check what we see. These are the two things that we saved. These are the two designs that we saved. So let us just check it, click it, and let's see the result. Wow, the reason why you are not seeing the edges is because even the background itself is also white, so everything blends. So but over to this place, you can see this is the design. You can see the design. So this thing is very, very, very simple. So I'm gonna drop the images, like the logo. I'm gonna drop the logo so that you guys can practice with it. and don't forget to drop comments under the comment section. Ask questions and I'm gonna reply you. I'm gonna answer all your questions and so some of you might be thinking that, oh, the presentation of this one is different and we just designed, we did not present it. Fine, this one is a different thing entirely, which I'm going to be doing in another video. So this one is a different thing entirely, but let me just show you a very simple way you can present your complementary card design. You can just come over to this place and create a new document. You can just create something new, 8 by 8. So just put it this way, 8 by 8. Then come to your desktop and bring in these two designs, right? So come to your desktop. I'm gonna copy the two, I'm gonna drag them into my, so for this one, okay, let me just drop it, and the second one I'm gonna drop it. So come to your background. I want our work to be meaningful, so just come to your background, come to this place. So the create new fill adjustments, come to solid color, then you change the color of the background. Let's change it to something bluish. Yeah. So let's change it to something like this. Yeah, I think this one is nice. So now when you are done with this, come over to click on the two, click on this one and click Control, press down Control and click on the second one as well. So you now click Control T. The moment you click Ctrl T, you see that it makes a shape around your design. So you click Shift Alt, and you drag from the edge. Drag. We want to increase the size of the two designs at once. So you drag from the edge, then you drop it. So you just click on one of them. This one, bring it up. Click the second one, bring it down. So just adjust it a little bit. Yeah, I think you can see what we have designed. So as this, you can just follow the same method and do what? Just go ahead and save. Saving it to here. We have it here. So as you can see, this is what we have designed. So you can just go ahead and play around with this thing. You will notice a lot of things. So thank you for joining me in class today once again, and I'm very excited to take you on this course, and I'll see you next class. I'll see you powerfully. And don't forget, if you find this video very interesting and impactful, just don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe under this channel so that you can get many more videos the moment we drop any videos, so that you'll be notified. So thank you very much. Thank you.